man, friends and neighbors, or shall I say this afternoon.
Welcome back to the political process here on the channel. I'm your host, long-time listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. It is week 1 of 2034. We are still in the House of Representatives. It's been a while since I've been able to play yet again, so we're a little bit rusty as far as where things left off. The big things that we kind of need to be watching for are laws that are taking effect and new positions that are going to open up. And since we're now, I believe, in our second term, like if I go history, yeah, we're in our second term as a representative. Now is probably the time where we need to either start looking to move up within the House of Representatives as far as like our role there, or maybe make a run at Senate, maybe make a run at governor, and try and position ourselves for a run at the Oval Office when it comes time for like a good chance for me to do it. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't want to run for president and win and be stuck in this situation where the House and Senate are still controlled by the Republican Party. We want to make sure that if we're running for office, it's that window of opportunity where also House and Senate look like they will be controlled by Democrats. So we'll see if that unfolds over the next several years. But let's kind of just let's take a look at challenges. They want us to reduce the gas tax, reduce Medicare tax, and get a path to citizenship. Now, I don't think this is even remotely possible, considering that the House and Senate are still Oval Office are still controlled by Republicans. But these Medicare taxes and gas taxes being reduced might actually happen. I don't think that I will write the legislation for it. But if it happens, it's just like, gravy is basically what it comes down to. So we could probably go ahead and start running right in here. So if we're going to run for re-election in the House of Representatives, now's the time that we need to decide. We are going to go ahead and say yes. And Mackenzie is going to remain our campaign manager. We're going to continue with the same policies that we've pretty much been promising all along. Let's see if we can find something different to do here. It's probably not really worth trying though. So let's just say road congestion again. We can't really do a whole lot else there until we're running for an office where like we individually are going to have a lot of influence on that. So now what we need to start doing is going through, let's go to our staff, train everyone, get that done. Now, who are we running against? Walker Meckler. So we're running against a Republican. There's no challenge for the primary, which is good. So we probably don't need to do a whole lot to win this one, other than make sure that Walker doesn't run us into the ground with some attack ads or whatevs. So vote on budget resolution here. So revenue 4.3 trillion. Expenditures 3.9 trillion. So we're running at a surplus. They are decreasing the gas tax right there. Boom. Decrease. So all taxes are going down, and then all expenditures are either, well, the bottom line is that total expenditures are also kind of staying in line. But here, proposed changes to law eliminate Medicaid expansion. I think we want to oppose this, don't we? the Medicaid expansion, I don't know exactly what all that pertains to, but if Republicans are wanting to eliminate it, then we're going to oppose it. So we lost, but this is big right here. We'll see how that goes over the next year or so, but I think that that's basically approving that new law. So that's not good. Let's go ahead and advance. We're going to keep doing some events on this front, but there's probably not a whole lot that we need to do, quite frankly. I should probably go ahead and do interviews each week just to keep, enthusiasm up or whatever. Let's go here. Nothing. Vote on budget resolutions. Conference report. So I still oppose this. Why do I have to vote on that again? That's weird. Maybe there has to be a supermajority or something. I'm not sure. Let's do written interview this time. Boom. Boom. Nothing there. There's probably not a whole lot of legislation that I can get done because we're so outnumbered. So, floor debate about Social Security. They want to increase eligibility to age 70. We're probably against that. Yeah, I know that we should oppose amendment hearing. I'm not going to create an amendment because it's not going to matter. We're just going to vote against it. Oppose. Like, why? Dang it, guys. These darn Republicans are ruining everything. All my hopes and dreams are crushed. It's okay. Here we go. Next. Low-income school districts. So grants for low-income school districts. I'll bet you they're trying to make it harder for them to get these grants. There's a shocker. I know that we should oppose amendment. I'm not even going to bother with that either. We're just going to oppose it. We're going to lose again. So stupid. All right. Campaign. Events. How much are we actually even spending on the campaign? Nothing. Let's wait. Let's start spending a little bit. It doesn't need to be much. Let's go 2,500 because for right now it doesn't matter. Because we're gonna win. So we're gonna win the primary because there's no opposition. Once it's time for the general election, we'll start going crazy on more of that stuff. So that's that. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained at the moment for whatever reason. This does get a little bit monotonous, and I wonder if, as a part of the update, they could make it to where, like, you could sim, burn through multiple weeks and just set parameters for, like, events or things that, like, are new that will make it stop. So, like, I could say, go ahead and just simulate to the general, to the week 18. But stop if X, Y, or Z happens. Like there's something that I need to vote on. Or whatever. That would be cool, because it would save a lot of clicking around. I don't really think I need to do anything on the overview tab here. It's pretty much just campaign events and then office summary tabs that we need to look at. And just keep doing interviews. Make sure we don't have anything to do there. Nope. One more interview, and now it should be, yeah. So, boom. What are we, District 17? Boom, 100%. And look at the number of votes. That's a good sign. All right. So now let's get into the marketing and crank it up. So we're gonna go 1,000, or we're gonna go 10,000. We're gonna mix it up between TV, radio, internet, and direct mail. General ads. I want to get to where I can also choose endorsement. This becomes available once you endorse a candidate. Interesting. So, continue. Let's go to politicians, federal. Where is that? Campaign. Endorse. See, I can endorse these peeps. Heck yeah. I haven't been paying much attention to this, guys. Let's get in here. So in the State House, we're going to endorse all of the Democrats. You got some Republicans that appear to be running unopposed. Why does this say competitive? That was weird. Why did it say competitive there? This is for the State House. I don't understand. Why did it say competitive there, guys? We're endorsing a lot of peeps here. But there's no limit to how many people I can endorse. I'm basically just saying, like, I endorse all the Democrats. Here, another one, competitive. What's up with that? Oh, because there were more than one Democrat. I gotta watch that, y'all. Let's see if we can find another one like that, because we might have screwed that up. See here. Why does it say competitive? Because now I'd only see one. Whatever. There shouldn't be more than one at this point because they should have already gone through the primary. You know what I mean? Man, there are a lot of districts. Like, what's up with this? And that's a lot to go through here. See here, competitive. How so? I mean, I don't think that that's going to be an issue for me. But geez Louise, there's a lot of these people to endorse. Holy crap, there's a ton. No, I endorsed a freaking independent. Whoops. It's okay. If they're blue, we're just clicking. We're not even looking. I'm getting a little click happy here, so I'm probably going to screw this up. I got to be careful. See, almost did it. How many freaking House districts are there? This is crazy town. Now I don't feel like I've accomplished much if I got elected to the State House, because this is like, I mean, there's so many of them that it's like, oh, yeah, big whoop. basically at this level, you can pretty much just buy the seat if you're strategic about it. Just wait till there's not very much competition and spend a little bit of money on marketing. People that have no idea who, like, what your policies are for the most part, unless you're like a well-known member of the community. All right, there we go. Now state senate, nothing. Governor, endorse the Democrat. I don't care about other governors. In the House, see, like here, there are multiple Democrats running. This one we agree with more as far as policies, but this one, well, let's go here. Let's go here. This is going to take forever, y'all. Very liberal. Oh. See, like here, who do we pick? Let's go here. Melissa. So if there's just one blue, we can click. If there are two blues, we need to pick. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Sorry. This is very, very monotonous. Like, why can't I just say endorse all Democrats? And if there are two to pick from, pick the one that has the closest policy agreement to me. So that this is just like, boom. You know what I mean? So, like, I guess competitive means, like, in that district, it's a tight race. That's probably what that means. So now I get it. So, like, I could say competitive only, but they're all competitive. Like, it's already, that box is checked. So why don't they all say competitive? Well, I guess these all do. So, whatever. We're almost done. Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia. In the Senate, let's only do competitive ones, and that might shorten the list here. There we go. And for president, there is no race. So, whew, that's finally done. Let's do an interview. Boom. Let's simulate 1 week, and let's run a poll to see if we're going to win. Oh, yeah. Not even close, guys. I probably don't even need to bother with the interviews. So we'll just do like one every week or so. So defense appropriations. This is something that I probably will support. The Republicans, I imagine, are wanting to spend more on military, but I'm not sure, honestly. Let's just say no, and then see what happens. So, this guy wants to spend more. I'm going to support that. Skadoosh. And that went through. So that's good. Yay for the military. Alright, let's go... What was I going to do? Oh, here. Attend rallies and such. Boom. Boom. Nothing. Commerce, justice, science, and appropriation, and science appropriations. I'm going to say no. Defense appropriations. Do I support this legislation? I'm just going to say yes, because I think that's the one that it was revised to give more budget for, right? Boom, 100% support. There we go. Back to the campaign. Attend some rallies, attend some fundraisers. He's doing campaign attack ads. I don't really care. It's not going to work, Walker. So, just forget it, fool. Let's go ahead and do an... Nope. Let's do an interview. Boom. Next turn. Attend some rallies and such. Homeland Security appropriations. I'm going to say no here, and then we'll see what it looks like for everybody voting on it. More fundraisers. Let's do a written interview. I'm back here. Okay. Amendment hearing. Oh, no, I don't want to create amendments. I just want to basically put in my vote for the final decision. All right, so next, go to some rallies. Nothing there. Veterans Affairs appropriations. I'm going to say no for amendments there. See, like when I do that and go to legislation, it made it through 50 to nothing. So that's, usually a good sign that I did the right thing, not trying to do any kind of amendments to it. All right, so let's go to the campaign and run a poll now that it's week 30 and just see how things look now. Still way out front. So we're in really good shape for re-election. I'm not worried at all. So we probably don't even need to do interviews anymore. Transportation, housing, urban development appropriations. I will not create an amendment there. Wait. Oh, rats. So, I guess, whatever. Not a big deal. Reduce Medicare tax. Let's do this. And do, you know what? These can just go away. We're not going to get those done. I'm going to leave the Medicare tax in case that was written into this year's budget, because that would go into effect week 1 of 2035. So we'll see if that happens. So on the campaign front, just keep rolling along here. Next. And next, a new challenge. Reduce the gas tax. I'm not going to write this challenge, but this one also might go into effect next year, because I believe we did reduce the gas tax. We reduced all taxes as far as I could see. So that's kind of what we're hoping goes down at the start of next year, is that I get those political points, even though I had nothing to do with it, really. I just kind of let it happen. So we shall see. Boom. Boom. Next. Boom. Boom. Next. I don't like having to click OK after every single time that I do that. That's kind of annoying. Just, yes, attend rallies. Sure, we'll do a debate. We're going to stay down the middle as always. That hurts us with Democrats, but helps us with the other two parties, and that's what we want. We want to be able to win the independent votes when the time comes, and to do that, we kind of have to ride down the middle as much as we can. So we're going to do a questionnaire, sure. That doesn't really appear to do anything. It might have some effect on public opinion or whatever, or policy agreements. But look how we're doing here. This is still all pretty good with the exception of the military. And I really don't know what I can do to impact that. Let's do one TV interview here before the election. And here we go. So we go on Pennsylvania. Let's speed her up. District 17. Dwayne versus Walker. Who is going to win? I didn't do any polls from week 30 on, so hopefully he didn't do anything super crazy to try and overtake me. But so far, it's looking good. And it's looking better. And at 50% of the reporting, we're up 60-40. So this is pretty solid. Should be a pretty comfortable victory. Yep, there we go. Skip to the end and see how bad we beat them. 62% of the vote. That's pretty solid. Yay, we won! Hooray! So campaign is over. You get a message. Thanks, you are a worthy opponent, Walker. You need to do something with your eyebrows, Broseph. New challenge. Reduce Medicare tax. Universal health care is just not going to happen, guys. So, go ahead and just get rid of that one. Floor debates. Pathway for citizenship. Ooh. The president's against it. And then let's see who else here. Support. Conservative Democrats oppose it. What is up with that? Like, Republicans both support it. So what is this? Provides illegal immigrants with the opportunity to... So, Republicans are actually writing this legislation. This makes no sense to me in the current political spectrum. So maybe the narrative has changed recently to where they want there to be that. I support. Yeah. President opposes it. Yeah, we get it. Message from, yeah, they want us to support. They want us to support all these people. So there are a lot of people in support of it, but it's got to get through the Senate. And we tried to do this last time, and if you remember, it went through the House easily. Establishes a program allowing 8 million plus immigrants to become citizens. We are going to support that. And see, here, very, very interesting voting patterns here. But it gets through the House, and now we just have to see, will it get through the Senate with, similar results? And it probably won't. Let's go to the Thanksgiving Day parade. Sure. Let's go to legislation now. Yeah. It didn't even make it out of committee. So that is frustrating. This Senate Judiciary Committee is the worst. Chairperson Reginald Bridges. So he granted it a hearing, but it didn't make it out of said hearing. So it's not necessarily Reginald's fault. But that's a bummer. I don't really think there's a whole lot else that we can get done at the moment. New challenge. Tighten border security. We're going to leave that one in there. And we are about to reach the end of 2034. So let's see what's going on here now at the end of the year. School board, so local elections will take place, and the presidential election campaign will begin with Wilbur Lester seeking re-election. So there aren't any major offices open at the federal level, with the exception of, there will be a campaign going on for the presidential election, which will happen the following year. But let's see what's going on right here. Actually, you know what? We'll do this to start the next episode. It's nice to get about a year in at a time, and that kind of gives us a good place to stop anyway. So, just a quick look here, though. National laws. The grants for low-income communities has had a decrease in eligibility, which sucks. And Social Security eligibility has increased from 69 to 70, so that's also not very good. We do have unfilled protege slots, so we'll deal with that in the next episode as well. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?